took some time to try and understand when people visit my channel, what do they really want to learn? And one of the things I've realized is that they are interested in finding out about weight loss. And so today in this video, I will be sharing how to effectively lose weight, which are broken down into the ABCs of weight loss. I hope you enjoy, and please let me know if you need anything else in the comment section below. So the A will stand for attitude. The attitude towards your weight loss really matters a lot. It's important for you to be able to have a positive attitude. Look at that weight that you want to lose and tell yourself, even though it may take a bit of a while, you'll eventually get there. Set achievable goals, be realistic, but have a positive outlook and positive attitude that will favor you when you're working towards weight loss. The B stands for breakfast. I'm sure you'll have heard of the saying, eat breakfast like a king, lunch like a prince, and dinner like a pauper. Because if you really want to get to be able to lose more weight, you need to fuel yourself early in the morning, but also you give yourself time in the evening to allow for the food to begin to digest, and you don't really need that much food when you're going to bed. If you visited this channel before, you know that I usually say calories play an important role when it comes to weight loss. Calories in equals to calories out. There will be no change in weight. If your calories that you intake are more than the calories that you need, that will result in weight gain. But if your calories that you intake are less than the calories that you need, that will help you to lose weight. So be careful with the calories that you are eating so that you can be able to lose weight. But of course, if you want to eat more, that means then you need to get those calories from somewhere else. That's why exercise plays an important role. It helps you to be able to burn more calories. And if you burn more calories and probably consume a little bit more, that will be compensated for by the sport or the exercise that you do. So if you're not exercising or you lead a sedentary life, it's way much more better to eat less than eating more because you'll gain weight in the end. D will definitely be dietary fiber. I've got a whole video that I'm going to be talking about dietary fiber, but if you want to check that out, please look out for it. But dietary fiber is very important because fiber does generally fuel you up, it fills you up for longer, so you tend to be fuller for longer. But also fiber is good because it helps you to have bowel movements and can also protect your body against things like certain types of cancers. The E will be eat regular healthy meals. Sometimes we tend to want to eat big meals in one go and then we allow ourselves to starve before we eat another meal. But if you eat smaller meals regularly, that can actually be effective and that can help you with weight loss. Having said that, I'm going to talk a little bit about fasting in the next couple of minutes, and I will talk slightly different about these regular meals thing because fasting as well can be good when it comes to weight loss. I'm sure we all know that when we go to bed in the night, we are fasting, so we don't eat in the night, and that's why in the morning we eat breakfast, we break the fast. So if you want to effectively lose weight, it will be nice to practice fasting, and this can be intermittent fasting, which I've talked about in another video, or it can be just foregoing a couple of maybe one meal in a day so that it allows your body to have enough time to break the stores that are already present. Chewing of gum can also help you with weight loss. There's research that has shown that people who chewed gum at lunch did not compensate by eating more late in the day, and chewing gum helped to study participants to satisfy their cravings and resist the fattening trait. So chewing gum may actually aid in weight loss by reducing cravings and subsequent calorie intake, whereby you end up increasing the energy expenditure. Eating healthy foods is also another strategy that can be used in weight loss. These are foods like fruits and vegetables that have healthy oils in them, that have less calories, that have less saturated fats, and these will not only help your heart to be more healthy, but also because they tend to be less in calorie and more in nutritional value, they can end up helping you with weight loss. With the I will suggest you invest in a way to count your steps. You can buy a pedometer, or you can buy a smartphone. If you have a smartphone, they will always have a way in which you can track your steps. So like an iPhone will have the step count, or you can have just a normal Android phone that comes with that inbuilt step count, which helps you to be able to track how many steps have you done in a day, and that contributes to exercise. This may sound so simple, but just do it. You don't need to wait for anything. I've said before, procrastination is the enemy to exercise. You just don't have to keep on saying that when one day will come, one day can be today. Just decide and say, well, I want to go on a healthy journey. I want to lose weight. So tell your mind, begin doing something and begin making some shifts towards achieving that goal, and it will become a reality. And always remember, even though we say that exercise is the best way to lose weight, the key to an effective exercise plan is variety. Don't just do the same thing over and over again and expect to see differences. You need to change around the type of exercises you do, because sometimes your muscles can even become very acquainted with a given specific exercise, and you have to change it around so that you can be able to see more effect of the exercise. And anytime you are tempted to skip or to delay meals, always think about the fact or the impact that this will have on your blood glucose or blood sugar levels. Because if you have got delayed or skipping meals quite a lot, that can result in low blood sugar, and you can start feeling a little bit weird, and that can impact actually how you consume the subsequent meals. So just be careful and try to ensure you're consuming food regularly. The other thing is to practice mindful eating. A lot of us, we get distracted. We are in a social media era whereby one person, somebody will be having food in one hand and the phone in the other hand. With that, you don't even get to tend to feel the tastiness of the food and to savor the flavors. But even just that mindful eating will help you to know when you're full, and that will help you to stop eating rather than not concentrating, and then you end up overeating. And if you're somebody who likes to have an item snack, be very careful and very prudent about the choice of the snack. Don't choose things that are high in sugar, high in calories. But you can think like, for example, if I really have to snack in the night, then go for things like nuts. Ensure that you're only having like a handful of those, or things that are low in calories, rather than going for those energy dense foods just before bedtime. You know, when I was doing my master's in nutrition, one of my lecturers used to say an extra 10 calories in a day that you don't need will eventually result in obesity over a given period of time. You know, we can tell ourselves, like, it's just only one more cookie remaining, or there's just an extra slice of cake that is remaining. Let me clear it up, and then tomorrow we start again. Any extra calorie that you don't need, it all does add up. So if you don't need that extra calorie, you can always keep that leftover for another rainy day. And of course, P stands for protein. Protein is the secret sauce for weight control. If you really want to lose weight and keep it off for a long time, try to eat more protein and cut down on the carbs. And sometimes people advocate for fats, but I'm not really a great fan of that. One thing that just to think about is more protein, because it gets all broken down and can be lost from the body. So in the end, it's a more effective hack and way of losing weight. Q is for quick fix. Many times when people want to lose weight, they go for those crash diets, which in the end mean they can quickly lose weight, but then that weight keeps on coming back on and off, and that's where the yo-yo diets come from. If you want to lose weight, think about it as a marathon. Do it for a longer time. They say steady but slow wins the race. You're better off doing it slowly, keeping it off for a longer time. With the R, it's important for you to rely on your community for support. This could be friends, it could be family, it could be accountability partner. I usually strongly believe that if you're on a journey, a health journey particularly, and weight loss, it can be difficult sometimes to motivate yourself. But if you've got somebody that is helping you along the journey, they can be like cheerleaders, but they can also be accountability partners who keep you going when the journey becomes a little bit more tougher. S will stand for food supplements. I'm hoping to make a video one of these days to talk about food supplements, but without going into too much details. Of course, you really want, even as you are on the journey to lose weight, to try and ensure that you are healthy and doing it in a healthy way. And sometimes just getting that extra nutrients that the food might be lacking because of intensive farming can be key to becoming more healthier even as you lose your weight. And if you've watched any of my videos on weight loss, you'll know that I'm a big fan of tracking of your calories. I've already mentioned about the calories before, calories in and calories out, and the effect on the energy balance. But also, you can only know how much you're eating if you're tracking it. You can use things like I've mentioned before, MyFitnessPal, or just a simple diet diary, or just an Excel sheet to try and check what is it that I'm eating and approximately how many calories that I'm eating. Is it within the recommended or not? It is a wise thing to understand the differences in calories. Not all calories are equal. So what it means is that sometimes you may want to eat pasta, but if you're going to eat white pasta, you'll end up with more calories than if you're eating a whole pasta. So understanding the different types of calories and their sources and being able to make white swaps and choosing the right type of fuel does really make a whole difference. Invest a little bit in knowledge in understanding what calories you're eating and how they're different. When it comes to V, always think about vegetables. Of course, you can think of fruits and vegetables in total, but I love vegetables more. And of course, fruits as well. They make a whole difference because they can add volume and they bulk out the food. They are dense in water and that can fill you up for longer. So think about incorporating more fruits and vegetables in your diet, as that can be a very good way of becoming a little bit more conscious of the nutrients that you intake. I couldn't think of a W in weight loss without thinking about water. Water should be the preferred fluid or drink intake because water has no calories. So in the end, it's a low no calorie drink that you can have, but also it can help you with quenching the thirst, but also can help you with flushing out toxins, can fill you up a little bit, and that will prevent you from eating unnecessary rather than drinking fizzy drinks or sugar drinks that are full of calories. The X was a tricky one, and that's why I thought, oh well, we can go for no excuses because if you really want to lose weight, you can find numerous excuses. It could be raining, it could be snowing, it could be Christmas, it could be a wedding, an anniversary. There are all those different excuses, but excuses need to be asked and excised so that you can be able to do it and be able to start that healthy journey. And of course, Y is for yogurt and yogurt for the gut. What's not to like about yogurt when it comes to being the food or the prebiotic for your probiotics, which are the bacteria that live in your gut. We have more than 100 trillion of guys living in our bodies, and good bacteria need food for them to be able to help with fermentation. And eating yogurt really contributes towards a healthy gut, and healthy gut can help with weight loss. And you know what? Once you've done all these and you're able to zip in your desired dress size, this is something that you will achieve and you will get once you start eating more healthily and regularly exercising. And that can be a great motivation when you drop a dress size and you can finally be able to fit into that cloth, into that dress without any issues. That will be a great motivation to keep on keeping up with weight loss. And one of the mantras in my life as a nutritionist, I always say, healthy is not a goal. It is a lifestyle. No matter what, if you look at all these A to Z's of weight loss, it doesn't really make any difference if you choose to look at healthy as a goal, rather look at being healthy as something that you do on a day-to-day basis as a lifestyle.